Hi, I'm Alex. It's Alex in the City, and we're at Sidewalk Cafe with CHERI and GAKU. Hi guys, you just gave
Hi.
a perfect, amazing performance. That was great. Tell me about yourselves. Tell me about the music. Tell me about the album.
Okay, well, my name is CHERI DAHL, and this is GAKU Takanashi. We've been playing together for 23 years.
20-something years, yes.
Wow.
23 years.
That's pretty accurate, okay.
So, and we're not ashamed to say it. And what was the other question?
Tell me about your music. What inspires you? What's the project you're working on?
What inspires us, I would think, is just that we both love music, and we love all kinds of music, and our music is like a mood ring. We just get up there and put it on, and it changes colors, and things happen. And so, and I not never, but sometimes I make set lists, but I rarely stick to them, and so I just figure it's just fruitless, because I could make a set list, but I may not be in the mood to sing those songs when I finally get there. And a lot of times, like tonight, I just feel so, I don't know, I feel a creative surge where I just want to try new things and just make stuff up.
So some of the things were improvised today?
Half.
Half?
Yeah, half.
Wow, you guys know each other very well then.
That's the concept comes from actually the jazz.
Well, right.
She was a jazz singer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
When we met.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm a jazz...
It is now, yes.
I'm a jazz singer who loves rock, and I write songs. I wouldn't say I'm a jazz aficionado, but I certainly know a thing or two, or 7 or 200. I know hundreds of standards, but I just felt a long time ago, I felt that I was too young to be singing songs about things I've never experienced. So then I started, and I've always loved rock, and I've been in rock band since I'm 14. And I just decided one day I'm sick of singing backgrounds in other people's bands and sitting in blues bands and being the singer of another band, and I'm just going to start my own thing and start writing my own songs. I've always written poetry, which I really can't stand poetry. Sorry to all you poetic people, but I'm just not into it. I even look at my poetry sometimes and go, this is such trite crap, what's wrong with it? But once I got the advice of a really amazing trombone player named Bob Smith, who's just played with everybody and on probably thousands of records, he sat me down one day and he said, CHERI, you need to start writing your own songs so that you can feel happier about what you're doing. He said, when you love singing rock, he said, but it's not defining you because those aren't your songs that you wrote. And I thought about that. And I was like, He said, you can read music, and I'm horrendous at tapping stuff out on the piano. I can do it. It may take me 5 hours. And I certainly don't consider myself a guitar player at all. But I just, since I haven't found somebody who can play appropriately for what I'm doing, make the pauses, like who can improvise like GAKU can, and just who listens to me. That's what we do. That's it in a nutshell. And really, it's pretty simple. We just play music we love playing. Once in a while, I do a cover, but hardly ever. And once in a while, we do throw in a jazz standard, my crazy way. I'm excellent in slaughtering jazz standards, especially if I play guitar. It was better when it was just you and Jerry, and we did that.
The drama.
Yeah,
yes.
well, that helped a lot. But what the heck?
Less amount of the band member is like more freedom. So it's like one more person in the band. We have to contact another information going on. So the duo is the best way. And in this case, we don't have any song list, set list, or even like, I don't know, what she's gonna say. She said, keep saying new song. That's actually I never heard of. It's a new song. All right, new song. every day is a new
But
song.
but you also you're listening to me and you know what the notes are. You know
Well,
what's happening.
yes,
I mean,
you know,
you can
I think-
expect it.
I
Once
mean-
you hear the first couple of chords, you know where I'm going to go because you know me.
Well, it's a part of improvisation. So
Right.
it's
But
like,
also with duos, there's like intimacy and you can relate to them easier. And you guys have great chemistry on the stage. Love it.
After 23 years, I hope
Yeah.
so.
Why don't you pitch your album? Tell me what's your album?
Well, we made an album a few years ago. It's called Hollywood Meltdown. We have 2 songs on YouTube under my name, CHERI, DAHL, and 2 professional ones. There are other videos that were shot by really lovely people. I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying that there are 2 that were directed by Matt Bauer, who is an up-and-coming, amazing cinema photographer and director, and he shot Rock and Roll Baby Jane for us and High Heels, and synced it with the songs from our record Hollywood Meltdown. And so now we've been doing that for a few years, doing those songs, and now I'm not gonna say, I mean, the first 2 songs that I sang were the songs, Rock and Roll Baby Jane and High Heels, but then I just want to evolve. I don't want to do the same thing all the time.
We all do. Yeah.
that's the best answer.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, I know I do. So the next thing we're going to be doing is we'll always do the duo because we like it, and so far some people like it. For those of you that don't, well, don't look at it. Don't listen to it. Just don't throw rocks at me when you see me in the street. But if you do, watch your ass. And what else? So I keep saying, so I'm trying to get to the point. You asked me about my next project. The next project we're going to do is that I'm not going to play guitar for everybody involved. And I have a new guitar player, Secret. GAKU stays in the picture, of course, because I can't play without GAKU. I can't play without you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
I mean, I really can't. At home, I
For you.
But then when I'm home, I think about that you're playing with me. So it helps me write.
After 23 years, yeah, definitely.
It's like, it's just, and sometimes I'll start writing something, I'll go, I don't think that, I think about it, I'm like, I don't think that GAKU will like that change. So I'll change it, and then even sometimes when I get back on stage, then I change my mind about the change and I change it back, and he just goes with it. But he's so kind, he never complains. Why don't you ever complain?
Well, I as you said, you know, I like that it keeps changing every time. You know, I'm rather to listen to the music, like for the different chord progression or anything
Too
like
good.
that. Yeah,
You're too good.
that's maybe I'm more one that I support Onet Coleman.
He's also a gentleman. So,
Well, thank you guys.
Please, yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Let's go see
Yeah.
more
Welcome.
concerts.
Thank you very much.